Hey, sci-fi buddies, how y'all doing? It's me, SuperPaulGames. And we are fighting the Ferengi. The Ferengi have turned out to be very troublesome, and that they still have a big fleet, and they're putting up quite a fight. And here they are attacking one of our outposts. No! Pretend you're space debris. I don't think we're going to win this.
One less gnat to bother us.
Our task force has been destroyed.
Damn Ferengi. Oh no, now they're attacking our starbase over by Romulus. We might actually lose this, because they have 5 command ships, which are war cruisers, which are actually really good ships.
Understood. One less gnat to bother us. Another
Starbase,
fool.
I told you to attack the war cruisers. I told you to attack the war cruisers!
Yes, sir. One less gnat to bother us.
I think we might die now.
Another dead fool. Keep trying, you insects.
We are still somehow alive. The shields are down. The hull is injured. There are 3 uninjured war cruisers right in front of us. Sadly, we lost. We did take out a fair amount of their fleet, though.
Our task force has been destroyed.
Spy stuff. I'm going to just speed through that. We've had so much of that of late. A breakthrough in compression. We get a Starbase 2 now. If we would have got that 1 turn earlier, our Starbase might have survived. Using a small-scale, non-propulsive warp field, a torpedo's antimatter can be compressed and therefore increased. This allows the reactive mass to equal the total normal mass of the torpedo. One of our saboteurs has destroyed 5 Class 4 foundries in Kronos. Good, slow down their production. One of our saboteurs has destroyed a Tower of Commerce. I believe that is a unique item, a unique building the Ferengi can build to make more money, and we have destroyed it.
There is news from intelligence.
Maybe Liquidator Brunt was liquidated in that. So they blew up our starbase at Romulus. We're going to attack Delos.
Planetary assault confirmed.
Then we're going to send... No, wait, no. Stay here, because I forgot those war cruisers can travel 2 spaces. Does anywhere need a re-education center? Because I really want to start spending some money helping out. Not helping out. Trying to convince the Edo to join us. Oh, we're just upgrading things quickly. It doesn't even matter. Well, it does matter. I'm mostly going for science and spy stuff. Alright, so you need a re-education center here, Exos.
Purchase confirmed.
And then let's go find the Edo. Let's offer them some more money. And is there anywhere else not producing things? No, it looks pretty good. Eltec, you guys are... You're Cardassians, alright. It's alright if you starve a little bit. We will put upgraded farms, though, next on your list. And then, theoretical simulators. What the hell's going on over here? Luckily, we destroyed some of those war cruisers. They still have a fair amount of ships, though. You can see here the gaseous life form. I want to attack Cestus. We gotta get some more ships over there. Success! We have taken Delos back from the Ferengi again. A breakthrough in ultraconduction. When exposed to a current, the ultraconductive circuit elements add electromagnetic energy to the current, and thus effectively negate resistance. This results in a significant reduction in power requirements for large-scale computer elements. We blew up a Federation shield generator on Cestus. Good, because we're sending a fleet to Cestus. We destroyed some money the Klingons had.
There is news from intelligence.
So why don't we get all these ships together? And then we're going to attack Cestus.
Planetary assault confirmed.
To try and take it back. Once upon a time, we conquered them, and then...
assault confirmed.
Once upon a time, we conquered them, and then they ran away like the rebels they are. It's time to bring them back home. Alright, Delos, you need... Oh, you idiots are starving. I want you guys to build... Where's the shipyard? You don't have one, do you? No. Build a Union shipyard. The basic replicators. Then you can have a fun Inquisition. Get a re-education center. We're going to buy these.
Purchase confirmed.
Because time is of the essence. They're going to be very angry that they're starving. Man, all those war cruisers. It's a problem because it's hard to catch up with those war cruisers. They're as fast as our ships, so it's easy for them to keep some distance between us. We have a heavy cruiser. Send you towards Beta Z. Way up here is a Husnock vessel. He's problematic too if he runs into one of our fleets. We only have one troop transport here. Well, two if we get this one over here to make a move for Sigma Lotia. System Cestus taken from the Federation. Excellent! We have re-subjugated those dirty humans. Our agents in the United Federation of Planets have introduced a biotoxin to the soul food supply. That is not good soul food. Casualties are estimated at 50 million. We've killed 50 million people in the Federation capital.
We have received diplomatic news. There is news from intelligence.
I like that right here. The bombardment of Cestus has silenced several dissidents. Alright, we will buy you guys some basic replicators so you quit starving.
Purchase confirmed.
I really don't know if we have... You know what? Let's just go bomb the hell out of Sigma Lotia anyway. That'll make it harder for the Ferengi to have as much room, or as much effective range, I should say. This pact of non-aggression will be our first step towards a peaceful coexistence. Patience has our limits. No, Ferengi.
Treaty will be rejected.
There will be no peace while you live. There's some money, Ito. She's like, hi. Let's get those troop transports sent towards Gonad region. Oh, man, all these war cruisers. We're having no success chasing them down. Uh-oh. Oh no, the gaseous life form has headed towards our territory. Oh, and these humans are super defiant. They probably remember before when they threw off our government. Alright, so you guys, you need a super inquisition. You guys deserve that for rebelling before. And then we need to build an outpost or something here at Talar.
Outpost construction confirmed.
And then pull the fleet back. Because that gaseous life form, he is not good news. He's not want to be our friends. How's the Klingons doing? Klingons are still only 2 planets. They're not very powerful, to say the least. Apparently the Federation is content. Everything that's gone bad, they're content. Maybe because we took all the dissidents off their hands by taking Cestus? I don't know. One Ferengi fast attack ship. Maybe they're scouting us out. Murder them. I can't even see them from here.
Another dead fool. Keep trying, you insects.
All clear. Commence scanner sweep for survivors.
The Obsidian Order can employ some mercenaries to attack Ferengi scientific operations. Good. Let's use Federation. We'll blame the feds. Misinformation agents have sponsored a number of protests in the Chronos system. That is excellent. So Klingons are protesting
There is news from intelligence.
their own government. Well, where are you guys all going? I do not like seeing all those raiders out there. Alright, why don't we add these troop transports here? And it might go horrible, but we're just going to attack. If it fails...
Planetary assault confirmed. Planetary assault confirmed.
If it fails...
Planetary
shut up.
assault confirmed.
If it fails, I think we're just going to bombard them all till they die anyway. Have some more money, why don't you, Ito? Come on, we're the best in the galaxy, unlike your friends the Ferengi. Uh-oh. The gaseous life form seems to be chasing our fleet. That's not good. I hope they don't catch us. No! System Sigma Losha taken from the Ferengi. Excellent. We lost a few ships, unfortunately, in that. Our agent in the United Federations of Planets has introduced a biotoxin into the Nausicaan food supply and killed 50 million people. So over the last couple turns, we have killed, what, like 100 million people in the Federation because of poison. A saboteur has destroyed a Ferengi colony ship. Excellent.
There is news from intelligence.
We need more troop transports. Let's get you sent down to Beta Z. We'll get you sent down from the Zakdorn territory. Sigma Loshas, yeah, they're going to be very unhappy. Oh, and those assholes are starving. Damn it. Alright, we'll build you a fucking replicator too. You're like a bunch of babies and you can have an Inquisition. And then a re-education center, I guess.
Purchase confirmed.
Now let's get these fleets somewhere useful. Hopefully that'll mean now that the... who are those guys? The Ferengi? That hopefully the Ferengi can't come over here. Unless they have a affiliation with the Antikins, which they don't. Excellent. We're almost done building the outpost here. Why don't you get a little help? I'm worried about that gaseous life form just sitting right there. It's almost like he's protecting the Federation. What's this fleet look like? Oh, it's a giant cosmic mess. At least we got a bunch of troop transports. Some of which are level 2. I want Ferenginar. I think that might be our next big push, either Pacifica or Ferenginar, as we've basically tried to wipe the Ferengi out from here. Now, there's a chance the Ferengi owns something over here, but, you know, let's build a scout ship, actually. Build a scout ship to check it out, to know for sure. The Obsidian Order can employ some sexy mercenaries to attack Klingons. Use the Ferengi.
Outpost constructed. There is news from intelligence.
Let's see. We've learned the Klingon levels of unrest. Klingons are disgruntled. Yes, they are very unhappy with their own government. That is most excellent. Let's get these ships over here to Gonad region as fast as we can. We'll have the heavy cruiser try and escort those troop transports. I know you're mad at us, Federation. Nobody cares. Let's give the Ito one more gift, and then after that, I think we're going to ask them. We're going to ask them to quit being affiliated with the Ferengi. We're going to be like, come on, dude. You and us will have some weird, freaky Cardassian Ito babies. It'll be great, man. They said you smell like poo. Let's build a starbase here.
Starbase construction confirmed. Starbase construction confirmed.
And let's just hope the gaseous life form here does not attack before it is finished. At least I hope it's not. Don't be rooting against Cardassians. Saltok. You Klingons have nothing to do. Do some more research. And then I guess just upgrade things. Let's see, Altec, you working on your farm? It is nice to see, other than these bottom places we just conquered, it is nice to see so many places happy, content, loyal, after all the morale problems we had. In fact, if we get the Edo to join us, and they build the Palace of Edo, that's +1 morale empire-wide. The Obsidian Order is doing spy stuff. Against the Ferengis, we'll blame the Feds. Against the Feds, we'll blame the Ferengi. Ooh, a breakthrough in field compression! That's when we sit on each other to get small. An application of warp field geometry. This technology allows warp fields to be compressed into narrower ellipses. This allows warp fields to conform more closely to the shapes of the vessel they propel, eliminating wasted subspace distortion. So we can build better shadow teams and science centers. Ooh, our agents! Source Cardassians, target Klingons. Our agents have stolen several species of an Klingon airborne mutagen. Until specimens can be grown, our scientists will only be the only recipients of the research efforts. So we stole 1,300 teraquads of research from the Klingons and blamed the Ferengi. And we got to encourage protests on Manu in the Ferengi territory.
We have received diplomatic news. There is news from intelligence.
The Klingons are like, this treaty establishes our borders. Sign it. Make your decision quickly. We're not impatient people. Alright, that's a lot of money you offering. Accepted.
Treaty will be accepted.
And the Mentagans are like, we are more than mere friends. Let us henceforth be considered allies. We believe this would be more accurate, or would more accurately reflect our level of trust. Accepted.
Treaty will be accepted.
Good. That's so awesome. The Mentagans are the only people that have become our friends without us having to bribe them. Speaking of which, Edo... you know what? Fuck it. We'll give you a little more money before we ask. Because if you ask and they say no, then it usually makes them a little more unhappy with you. Let's get some more troop transports, heavy cruisers. Let's get the starbase done. The humans are lucky almost that the gaseous life form is shown up there, as it's made us have to pull our fleet back. Because our fleet up there is not our strongest fleet. Oh, we got warships on the way. More ships. Horse ships. That's for a good time. I would know I would not want to be the janitor on a Ferengi holodeck. Especially not like at Quarks. The Obsidian Order can employ some mercenaries to attack Federation operations. Do it. Blame the Ferengi. What ships are you guys? Heavy cruisers. And a battleship. In fact, we're gonna... There we go. The heavy cruisers will get there quicker if we do it that way. Because they go faster than the battleship. Alright, Scout. I want you to come down here and explore the nether regions. Ooh. Oh, it's a Dreadnought. Last time we ran into a Dreadnought, it was nice, though.
Task Force will engage hostile vessels.
Shoo, you gaseous entity! Shoo! We have 15,000 credits! That's because the Klingons gave us all that money for peace. Alright, that'll allow us to buy these guys a re-education center.
Purchase confirmed.
And then upgrade their food situation, I guess. How about a grower's market and then upgrade their food situation? Who else needs money spent on them? These guys are Ferengi. They have a re-education center, not a problem. So I guess upgrade some stuff. Let's see, Cestus. We'll just buy you a re-education center.
Purchase confirmed.
Give you your own fun. What is that, Inquisition? Why not? And then we can't buy one for Sigma Losha yet, because they're in the middle of an Inquisition. But we'll probably buy one for them after that. But when we got all this money, Edo, why don't you quit being friends with the Ferengi, man? Quit being affiliated with them. Come be friends with us. We're really cool. We're like the coolest dudes in space school. We can blame the Ferengi for attacking the Feds. Okay, we blew up some Federation credits. I don't know if we just lit them on fire or deleted them. Our agents among the Ferengi have destroyed 4 Class 1 research labs. We burnt all those nerd scientists. They're like, meh.
We have received diplomatic news. There is news from intelligence.
We're like, where's your science now? The Klingons are like, give us 715 credits. No. You can get wrecked, son. And Ito, we're gonna give you some more money anyway. See, in 3 turns, these ships will be back here. I want to get everything and just go after Ferenginar. Let's get these troop transports together. Let's get you sent down here. I think Ferenginar should be our next goal. In fact, how much dilithium do they have available? The Ferengi only have 2 sources of dilithium. If we could take Ferenginar, they'd only have 1 source of dilithium, and they should only be able to make 1 ship per turn after that. We would have them right where we want them. Well, right where we want them would be them surrendering. Hi, Dreadnought. Why are you up here? Go away. Why don't we build a Phoenix facility here? And theoretical simulators. And then a shadow team and a science center. And what about this place? Okay, it's slowly growing. This is, I think, the last colony we established. Let's blame Ferengi. Let's blame the Federation against the Klingons. Cardassian breakthrough in wave analysis. Surf's up, dude. All matter is energy, and all energy exists as probabilistic waves. Therefore, everything in the universe is ultimately a wave function. Wave function analysis is direct observation of these waves. It provides insight into the most mysterious processes of the universe.
We have received diplomatic news. There is news from intelligence.
Alright, we don't see anything over here. The Ito refused to quit being friends with the Ferengi. Fuck you. Here's some more money. What else happened? The Federation wants peace treaty? No. That is not going to happen. You started this war. If this gaseous life form ever leaves, we're going to end it. I can assure you of that. Monarch, just upgrade things. Akamar, why don't you build some more troop transports? Oops, that's a strike cruiser. We don't need that. Oh, actually, no, don't build that. We don't have enough dilithium. Just upgrade your shadow teams, the science centers and things. You know what? We're going to send you towards Ferenginar. And then let's organize the big fleet here. It's a giant mess. You can join. You can join. We're just pulling... We're basically adding ships that aren't a part of any fleet. And then there should be 3 more, 2 more. Alright, everybody, begin the trek to Ferenginar. Well, actually, some can get there in 1 turn. Is it worth sending a wave in ahead of everyone else? There don't seem to be many ships there. Those could be famous last words. Alright, the great migration towards Ferenginar has begun. I guess I will leave the results of that till next time. I can't believe the Ito did not accept our thing when we wanted them to join us. Oh well. I'll see y'all next time when hopefully we can take out Ferenginar. If we could take out Ferenginar, Pacifica, and Angosia, I don't know. We would be close to the end of the war, maybe? That still might be a couple episodes. And who knows what's going to happen. Every time I think we're almost done, something... You know, we find a Ferengi fleet, we find a gaseous life form, God forbid we run into some more cubes. We got really lucky episodes ago when we ran into that Borg cube, that we ran into it before it had a chance to have more Borg cubes multiply, and we happen to have a big enough fleet. Well, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out.